Hey there, everybody. It's Mark here to show you a little bit about our new score sheet. I realize you guys just got a new score sheet a couple weeks ago, but we're pretty excited about this version here because there's something new that we're doing. Basically, you'll see a new row in here. It's row number 4 right here, and it's called the question usage row. Um, Basically, what this is what's going to allow us to compile stats on all of our questions. Right now, we don't have a whole lot in the way of individual questions and how they perform. Basically, we just know what the average leak score is, and that's about it. And we're really trying to change that this year. So, by using this new row, we'll be able to find out how easy or hard the questions are, how easy or hard they are in a certain state, or even at a certain show or nationwide. We'll be able to find out if we're writing too hard of, say, movies questions, but too easy of sports questions. So this is going to be a great tool for us going forward to make sure that we're delivering the best possible content for you guys to ask at your shows. With that said, we won't get data if you don't use it. So we do need you to use it. It's really easy to use, but I just wanted to create this short video just to show you guys how to use it. The first thing you'll notice is over here all the way to the right, I have a whole box in here. I'll leave this here for at least a few weeks, if not longer, so you guys are comfortable with it. But basically, there's a number of things that you would have to do in any given situation. I shouldn't say there's a number of things. There's not really a number of things. But let's say that you ask a question as it is in your question set. You don't have to do anything. So if question 1 is exactly as it was written, you do nothing. If you ask every single question all the way through as written, you do nothing. Let's say that you sub an easier option. So question 4, let's say, you're asking the easier option just because you feel like it would go over better with your crowd. All you do here is you just put the letter E. And it doesn't matter if it's lowercase or uppercase, but you just put the letter E, which is for easy. And you would do that every time you asked an easier option. And then let's say for question 7, you decided, you know what, I don't like this question. I don't think it's going to go over well at my show, so I'm going to use extra question 2. You guys know that the content team gives you a few extra questions at the bottom of your question docs. And those are always called question 1, or extra question 1, extra question 2, extra question 3. So if you decided to say use extra question 2, you would put the letter X and the number 2. And that's all. Let's say you decided to use extra question 3 later in question 9. So you just do X3 here. So it's the letter X and it's the number of the extra question that you use. And then let's say there's a scenario where you are at a show and you ask a question that is not written in the question sets, but you gotten permission to use, and we do ask that you get permission because we have gotten complaints before. People will email and say, your answer to this question was wrong and we didn't even write it. So please don't do that unless you've talked to us first. But let's say you're hosting in Columbus and you've got this really great question on the city of Columbus that you think would go over well and you want to ask it, and you ask it for question 10. We're not going to track data on that because it's not something that was asked everywhere. So therefore, you're putting the letters NA. So you just put NA in any question that you ask that is not in the regular question set. And that's pretty much it. Same thing works for game number 2. Over here, you can see the rows right up here. As far as the final question is concerned, you just put it in the question correct yes or no column. You just have to put it up here. Works the same way. You would just put easy or X2 or NA. You really probably shouldn't be subbing out the final question too often. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty straightforward. This data is going to start showing up in newsletters. It's going to show up on Facebook. We're going to do a lot of stuff with it this year. So we really hope that you guys can help us out with this. Thanks for indulging my quick video here. Sorry for my nasally voice as I sit here with a cold in the dead of winter in Michigan. But yeah, hopefully you guys will get some use out of this. And I look forward to sharing the data with you guys real soon. Thanks, guys.